A righteous official, Lin Wencheng, kneels, desperate to present an urgent petition to the emperor concerning the suffering of his people. But the palace gates remain shut, signaling a deeply troubled court. The guards, loyal to a corrupt power, turn him away, warning him against disturbing the emperor. Little does he know, his unheeded pleas will soon ignite a brutal chain of events. 13 years later, a young man, He Fangzhi, and his loyal companion have carved a bloody path from the northwest desert, seeking vengeance. They are now dangerously close to their ultimate target. He Fangzhi confesses his unease, admitting his previous victory was due to his opponent's death wish. He instructs Zhi to flee if he doesn't return, but she defiantly declares she'll stay to collect his body.
不，我要给你收尸。
He Fangzhi attempts a joke, but the grim reality of their quest is palpable. Zhi, ever practical, wonders about their future after his revenge is complete. He Fangzhi finally confronts his target, Lin Wencheng, the censor. The man stands unmoving, seemingly expecting him.
迁都御史林文成
He Fangzhi's fury erupts, accusing the censor of false righteousness and murdering his entire family of 13 years ago. Lin Wencheng, calm and collected, admits to the accidental killing of He Fangzhi's family and expresses his regret. But for He Fangzhi, an apology is not enough. He Fangzhi recounts his bloody journey, feeling like the villain while no one truly apologized for his family's massacre. He believes his family was simply deemed expendable.
但是林大人，有些事道歉是没有用的，上路
He
吧。
Fangzhi realizes Lin Wencheng wields no weapon, has no martial arts training. The censor reveals his strength lies in using others as weapons, a chilling statement. He Fangzhi scoffs at the hypocrite, believing his task just became easier. But before he can strike, a familiar figure intervenes. Jian Shu, He Fangzhi's uncle's sword, appears, much to Lin Wencheng's surprise. He was supposed to be gone. He Fangzhi is stunned as Jian Shu reveals his own dark secret. He too was involved in the death of He Fangzhi's father 13 years ago. The Avengers' world shatters.
我也脱不了关系。
He Fangzhi refuses to believe it. Jian Shu had always protected him. He Fangzhi's loyal companion, Zhi, also watches in utter shock.
对不起，这怎么可能是你？怎么会有你？
Heartbroken, challenges He Fangzhi, urging him to showcase the martial arts he's learned over the years. The battle begins. Jian Shu, once his protector, now becomes his opponent, their swords a blur of steel and fury. Each block, each parry, is a lesson in sorrow. Jian Shu, still holding back, urges He Fangzhi to turn back, to abandon his path of revenge. Jian Shu, with a heavy heart, lands a decisive strike, a harsh reminder that He Fangzhi is still not his equal. Jian Shu reveals his past. He Fangzhi's father saved his life 20 years ago, forging a bond of brotherhood. But then came an impossible choice between family loyalty and the nation's welfare.
驾驭国，你必须
Jian
学
Shu,
一个。
through their duel, teaches He Fangzhi two devastating sword techniques: sweep the world, a powerful, wide arc attack, and cleanse the rivers and mountains, a rapid, precise strike.
大武天下，一山河。
Fangzhi has grasped the moves, then declares He Fangzhi can now protect himself. He believes He Lang can rest easy. He Fangzhi, heartbroken, demands to know why Jian Shu, his father's sworn brother, did this. Jian Shu delivers the crushing blow. He Fangzhi's father, He Lang, stood against the people. Jian Shu recounts the devastating Yellow River floods years ago, leaving millions displaced and starving. He Fangzhi's father, He Lang, colluded with corrupt officials, embezzling and hoarding precious relief grain, making a fortune from the suffering.
但是，那可是几十万难民用来救命的粮食啊！很多本能活着的人被活活饿死。
His father, the man he adored, could not be this monster. He clings to his sword, vast river, boundless sea, a symbol of his shattered legacy. Jian Shu painfully explains that while He Lang was a good father and brother, he was responsible for the deaths of countless innocent people. The enemies He Fangzhi fought along his path of revenge were actually grateful citizens, saved by Lin Wencheng.
这一路上阻止你的这些人，都是受到牵连的人。你在寻仇，而他们是在向林大人报恩呢。
Family or nation, what do you choose? He urges He Fangzhi to spare Lin Wencheng, for his life benefits the common people.
他活着，对天下百姓有
bitter end. The man he hunted is defeated, but the victory feels hollow, replaced by a profound sense of despair. Lin Wencheng, though defeated, calmly reveals his identity, a fourth-grade censor from a poor background, fiercely opposed to corruption. He speaks of his small influence, his simple wish for the people to live better lives, and how his efforts often met with ridicule from those in power. He recounts how one compromise turned him into a murderer, responsible for He Fangzhi's family. He finds the irony tragically laughable. He Fangzhi, grasping for any shred of his old belief, asks what kind of man his father truly was. Lin Wencheng states he had little contact with He Shilang. He believes He Shilang was a kind man to his family and friends, but tragically selfish towards the nation and its people. This was the unforgivable sin. He Fangzhi asks if Lin Wencheng, having no personal grudge, killed his father solely for the sake of the people. Lin Wencheng firmly states he does not regret killing He Shilang. His only regret is the innocent lives, He Fangzhi's family, caught in the crossfire.
后悔，杀人偿命，杀人
His revenge
偿
now
命。
complete, turns to Jir. The weight of his journey is evident in his hollow eyes. He Fangzhi reveals Jian Shu was his first martial arts master, not the teachers he had in Shu, adding another layer to the painful betrayal. He Fangzhi reflects on the core of victory and defeat. It's not skill, but mindset. The strongest martial arts are useless against someone fearless, someone willing to die. He now understands Lin Wencheng's composure. Jian Shu, severely wounded, confesses he always knew He Fangzhi was being manipulated, a pawn in a larger game. He apologizes to He Fangzhi, wishing them to return to Shu for a peaceful life, perhaps a final act of atonement before his likely demise. He Fangzhi and Jir walk away, their destination unknown. He Fangzhi reflects that while people say to turn back to shore, for them, there's nothing left to turn back to. A wise monk, observing the unfolding tragedy, sighs. Some people cannot be reasoned with, some knots cannot be untied. He muses that perhaps we must all navigate this world to save ourselves and others.